Hey guys, so this is the homework for tonight, and if you see here, for some of my classes, for all of us, we've already done -6 is going to be an integer. 2.73 from this list here is not a whole number because of the decimals, and it's also not an integer because of the decimal. Alright, as you guys can see, there's no natural numbers in here, but that's okay. That was just the way this worksheet was made. So 2.73 is a rational number, so it stays here. And remember, if you look at your notes from page 55, this is terminating, and any terminating decimal is automatically rational. Now, you might wonder why 3/7 is here. Well, first of all, it is the ratio of two integers, but if you put in your calculator, 3 divided by 7, okay, you can see that it's a little bit, it could be a little bit confusing. However, if you see 4, 2, 8, 5, 7, 1, then it's about to repeat again. 4, 2, 8, and then it's going to go 5, 7, 1. So this is a repeating decimal, all right? So over here, this number is actually 0.428571 repeating, and any repeating decimal belongs to rational numbers. Okay, it's not an integer or a whole number because of the fact that it has a decimal. Alright, square root of 2. So you just literally take the square root of 2 square root, and you can see there is no pattern here, nothing repeating, and the calculator is indicating it's going to keep on going forever. So non-terminating, non-repeating, this is an irrational number, so root 2 goes here. Okay, now if you take the square root of 9, that's 3. So 3 is actually a natural number, but since we don't have that, we'll just put it in the next smallest category, which is whole numbers. And if 3 is here, you don't need to write it here or here because whole numbers is already a part of integers, already part of rational numbers. So 3 is a whole number. Oh, I should have put square root of 9. So here's square root of 9. Alright, -100, don't put that in the whole numbers because that only includes 0 and positive. So it'll be over here, -100, it's an integer. 0 is definitely a whole number, and if 0 is a whole number, 0 is also an integer, it's also a rational number, and that's also a real number. And as we know, pi is, if you wanted to practice on this particular calculator, you would see that if you just press EXP, it literally gives you the first several digits of pi. So as you know, pi is always irrational. 1 is a natural number, but it's the next thing up from that is a whole number, which is also an integer, which is also rational. Okay, now -1/2, if you want to double check that, you could just change it to a decimal, that's 0.5. Whole numbers are not decimals like that, and neither are integers, but rational. So we're going to put -1/2 here. And this is also a terminating decimal, -3.8. Now remember, you guys can pause this video at any time, but anytime the decimal is here, it can't be a whole number nor an integer. So, and it's a terminating decimal, so it's -3.8. This here is a repeating decimal, so that means 5.42424242 forever. So remember, repeating decimals are always going to be rational, so we're going to put that here. And then 8.293017 ... that ... indicates that this number is going on forever, and there's no sign of repeating. This acts like pi, so it's in the same family as pi. We're going to put 8.293017 with the ... in the irrational numbers. Alright? So if you had any confusion about this, refer back to your page, interactive notebook, page 55. Use that as a guide. And also, you can always go back and listen to the video again and pause and try it. Okay? So this is the end of the video.